Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, picking on stove, Chicano Shuffle, all kinds of masa, Bernie's all nervous, give them a beer, Chicano Shuffle, Esteve's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Oh shit.
Chicano Shuffle. Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano Shuffle. We love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Welcome to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Steves.
Fernando.
And we got Stowe back in. Say hello, Stowe.
What's up, guys?
All right, so we're back, and welcome to another episode. How have you guys been, man?
I've been good, man. I don't know. It's October, and my under boobie is still sweating, so I don't know what's going on.
I would say, usa talquito.
I'm a little shiny right now. I don't know what's going on. some.
It's hot in the sauna. That's
It's
why
hot, bro. What's up?
It's hot it's hot in the studio.
In the studio.
All right.
Yeah.
I should invest in. Well, you know what? Hopefully, with these, with the show going,
The
it's
sponsors?
hitting.
Oh, yeah.
It's hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got accepted to iTunes.
Yep.
We are on. What is it?
We're soon to be YouTube sensations when we put up our videos.
I know.
iTunes, Google, and
TuneIn Radio.
TuneIn Radio.
No, it's important too because you guys, it'll be awesome and for you guys to subscribe, put reviews. You know, we have like a 2-week gap is what everybody said that we need some good reviews in there and
so they could put us in the new and noteworthy.
Something like that, yeah.
What is it, Fernie?
We got our.
See, I think we just burn our chances by bringing it up.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we just need the support of everybody. If you guys
ask for it, no.
So hopefully, with your comments and your support, and the support of our local sponsors too, we might be able to get some AC in here.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
You know,
hopefully, we get it. We'll probably get it by the time winter comes in full effect. Hopefully, we get the one with the heater too.
in time for the aguas. Here.
I know.
All right. So within that, again, the community has been responding.
Yeah.
The word of mouth is getting out. Neighbors and even our local shops are finding out that
even our local ice department is finding out that we're empowering our people.
Right. So because of that same reason, and the good thing you bring it up with empowering, one of our next sponsors, he happens to be a legal counsel.
Ah, cabrón.
Yeah, it's it's clear. You know, any problems with legal issues, you know, like either your immigration status, or you're going through a divorce, or you're trying to get your neighbor to
Or
pay
you
for
slipped
that
at Walmart and you want to bank on it. We got you. We got you.
Te caíste en el súper.
We got you. Este lawyer es chingón que te hace casita cuando te caes, güey. Para que no vean
Vean el calzón.
Right? So, the next sponsor is brought by a licenciado. Problemas legales. Vaya a ver al licenciado Aquiles Baeza Vergara. Le pondrá punta a sus asuntos y le ayudará con lo que ocupe. Usted será su prioridad. ¿Ok?
Nice.
Entonces, para que no se le olvide, problemas legales, vaya a ver al licenciado Aquiles Baeza Vergara.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now, you know what? I saw the email that the sponsor sent, and we definitely have to try to keep a straight face.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know.
It's serious issues.
It is.
Even though they didn't choose to be named these names, güey.
You know what? Hay a veces que son nombres de calendario, güey, nombres de pila. you know, you go back, y a veces que te toca los pinches nombres.
You don't choose the cards that you're dealt, right? So it's like the boy named Sue.
Yeah.
Boy named Sue.
There we go.
Yeah.
And his dad chose him that so because he knew he was not going to be around.
Yeah.
And he needed to be toughened up.
Exactly. Which is good that we get into that topic, man, because I know we've we've said certain things. Episode 2 was we were talking a little bit about
controversial,
about the gap between genders, and we got a email by a strong woman that's very smart, and I don't want people to get it twisted. I don't want them to think that we're taking away from what they're going through. So I think it's really important. I want to get back to the is it douchey? I got a few of that stuff. Back to the laughs. Back to me caga. But it's really important for us to address these issues and kind of clear the communication between both of us, because I feel like that's where it's really important. I understand that women have issues and men have issues as well, and we have to respect them, and that's why we're gonna we talked about it. We're gonna try to help empower women and men around us, and we're gonna eventually help, right? Did we agree that we're going to help Irma?
We have
Noelia?
Irma Noelia, a good friend of ours and my sister. They want to start their own podcast too. I think it's Café con las Tías.
She gave me 2 names. Yeah, she said they were still kind of working.
Huh?
Cafeteando or Café con las Tías. So they're still working on it, but that's definitely
Café con las Tías.
I don't know. I mean, Café con las Tías, I like it, and not too.
I think she said that it's like cuando se juntan las tías a comadrear.
Pero cafeteando, güey, come on. Eso tiene doble sentido, güey.
Yeah.
¿Dónde vas a ir? Voy a cafetear.
So they'll take care of the Noelia and Irma, strong women too, man, that we have to help kind of spread the word and to promote awareness of what women are actually going through. This podcast, we're going to focus on Latino as a community, but we're going to focus a little bit more on like issues that we go through. So it's good to maybe somehow we can integrate them somehow if they have any issues or that they want a man's perspective or we get a woman's perspective. Okay. We can kind of work with each other.
Yes, and that's what Chicano Shuffle is all about,
Yeah.
Somos desmadre. We talk shit. We're gonna bring up our stories, our past lives.
We say stupid shit.
We say stupid shit,
yeah.
but I don't want anybody to get this wrong. And if you guys are wondering what I'm referring to, there's on our website on episode 2. You check out the comments. You can read this email that I'm talking about. And the reason that I want to kind of give my perspective on why I have those thoughts. I understand, dude. 120% women have it harder than men. That's just the way that this society is set up, which is it's fucking ridiculous that 2017 we still have issues like this. The problem that I have, Ramon, and I hope that people out there, men or women, no matter what you are, I hope that you guys have an open mind with this. The purpose of Chicano Shuffle is to have the Latino man kind of have a voice in society, because I feel like our fathers when they migrated to this country to have a better future for us, regardless if your dad was around or not, that first generation of men were the first ones that were exposed to the racist hierarchy that's the white male. Our fathers went through a lot of things, man, before our mothers were integrated into the working class, And that's what I want to kind of empower is when you say something like a man makes more than a woman, the way that email was constructed and the way that society constructs those stats, you're not talking. My perspective in life, Ramon and Fernando and Sto, is that not all men are created equal. When somebody tells me a stat like that I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think it was like 70 cents to the dollar is what the woman makes towards the male. And for a Chicana, Latina, whatever you are, but a Latina woman is 56 or 58 cents to the dollar.
To the dollar.
What they're referring to is to the dollar of the white man. They're not referring to the dollar of the Hispanic man. And that's where I have an issue, is that our struggles are forgotten in that general assumption that women make $56 less than a man.
Cents.
56, that's what I said. Cents than to the dollar of a man. Because if you look at statistically, Ramon, not all women are created equal as well. Because if you look at the stats that I have right here in front of me, Latino men make an average $14 an hour. Latinas make $12. So we do make more than Latinas, which is bullshit. But my whole thing with women is, in the same argument, you have to ask yourself, why do Asian women and white women make more than Latino men? What did they do different that you guys aren't doing? And we understand that we are trying to get ahead in life. But my whole deal is, if you say man makes more than a woman, why do white women and Asian women make more than Latino men? So there's obviously something else.
It's education, Wayne.
But see, I don't want to make assumptions.
I don't want to get back into it, but that's what that is what it is.
Okay, so my whole thing, Way, is, if you guys are gonna say a man make more than woman, please include. If you're a Latina, please include white women, Asian women, black men. I know it sounds bad because it's easier to say men.
Just so, because I think I'm getting confused. But you're talking in like just the sphere of Latinos, right? Like
I'm talking, Fernando, in the sense that when a Latina tells me men make more than women.
But I'm saying in the sphere of Latinos, we're not that far in the gap, is what you're saying.
Well,
in when you compare them to like the white people, right?
Exactly, Fernando. The whole kind of women make more than man. They're referring to a white woman and a white male.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it sounds kind of douchey when you just say like the way I heard it sounded douchey. Yeah. But yeah, what you're trying to say is in the sphere of like us Latinos as a whole. Yeah, we make way less than the white people do, or the Asians, I guess, at some point, at some level. Yeah. And then the Latinas are still behind. But not, that gap isn't as big as from a Latina woman to a Latina man is a small gap. It is. And then from a Latina woman to a white man, or even a white woman, there's still a bigger gap. And
but the honest to the way the stats work is actually the Asian man makes more than everybody, but they throw white man because that's the
we can't even behind, right?
But an Asian man,
it the
Asians make more than white men.
It's education.
So my thing, Fernando, whatever it is, I mean, this is definitely a topic that we can deconstruct. But what I want to get it straight is that these women that we have around us that are very strong women, dude. I've been around strong women my whole life. They have to understand that Latino men, their email suggested that we use our male privilege. That also was, male privilege is not the same in every male. We don't have the same male privilege that white guys have. For some reason, we're under white women and Asian women. So that's telling me that we have stuff to work on ourselves. And what I want to do is to get a community together, and we got to figure out why we're still under Latino women and the whole structure, the way that it's worked out, you know. She mentioned a lot of stats that were very interesting, and one of them was that Obama was the one that kind of paved the way for this whole women getting paid less. The thing about I could be biased because I don't really believe what a politician says. I don't feel like they're there to fix our problems, because even throughout 2016, Obama's females made $68,000 towards men 76,000. So his staff had a pay gap. If you look at Hillary Clinton's statistics, the Clinton Campaign Foundation, she had a pay gap that WikiLeaks leaked out, and that's why.
But that Julian Assange thing has against Hillary Clinton too, way. So
yeah, but
it goes back to what you always say: consider a source.
Exactly, but those are tax information. So
no, that's what I'm saying. But consider the source, way. Like that guy has something against her. Like he does.
But you know what? WikiLeaks now all of a sudden are against Democrats, but they were exposing George Bush.
No.
I mean, I don't think.
I'm saying in this particular case, I'm saying if you isolate it to Hillary Clinton, that Julian Assange has something against Hillary Clinton. He has.
Whatever it is, Fernando, the papers that are out there are that she had a pay gap in her staff as well.
Yeah, no.
She was paying her men $294,000 for women's $181,000 a year. I mean, what I'm saying is like let's explore the options. Let's look at what's really going on. If a politician like Obama is spreading that men make more than women, why didn't he take care of his women?
It's not as easy as that way,
and that's how it is in society as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're saying like we can't count on the politicians, but yeah, you can kind of do like little steps, but no one's just gonna pay you more just because. Like, all right, fuck it, I feel fucking generous. I'm gonna give you a little more. There's very few of those people where they need to pass like a law or something that equalizes the field, and the only way to do that is politicians. And so you put your fucking hopes in these motherfuckers that only care about other shit.
They do, but you know what? I read an article about that they was saying how the lack of women in owning their own business is due because there's not enough women that do that. You know, I if I ever have daughters, I'm gonna definitely try to promote being their own business owner, because I mean that's the route that I've taken.
That's coming up too. There's a lot.
And that's a good point, because even when we grow up, what's the thing that our parents always tell us?
To work,
go to school, so that you get a good job. So that you get a high paying job. There's never, hey, go to school, better yourself, do this so that you could own your own business.
Yeah, exactly.
But even that is not like, even that in our cases. That's luckily that's the case. That. But I knew a lot of people that after high school they were expected, hey, fuck college, you're gonna go get a job, you're gonna pay bills. That, and even before, like a generation before that was like straight out of elementary school. Like before you finish elementary and middle school, they were like, high school, fuck high school. Dick, you need to go fuck
trabajar, cabrón.
But you know what? I remember when I was in high school, and this is, don't think that this is a generalization. This is what I went through. When the majority of guys that graduated from Linwood High, they wanted to graduate and fucking work. The girls, they wanted to go to school and do the shit right. But our mentality was, I want a car already. I want...
Yeah, we do. Then it goes back to, why do we do most of these things? What is our mentality, you know?
Yeah.
Why do you want to get a good car?
Exactly.
Why do you want, either for status or...
Why do you think you want
It's for the mijas.
Yeah.
It's like the same reason fucking...
Wicked over here. Wicked.
I couldn't remember. That's I had a stutter. I didn't remember if it was Wild Thing or Wicked.
So pretty much, Ramon, is we have a struggle as Latino men as well. And we have to really...
And we have a responsibility now. We have a big responsibility in the sense that, like, we know what's the problem out there. We know what the what's holding everybody back. And let's empower our children. Let's teach them and tell them, hey, listen... You need to go to get an education for this reason.
Exactly.
Not to get a good job, not to be able to afford a house or anything, but to better yourself and maybe even become a business owner. Help the community. Provide the community.
You know what? One of my mentors one time told me, he told me to follow my passion and not a paycheck. Oh. And that was like, it was a game changer for me.
I thought it was, ve a mi área, échate un pedo.
That was another mentor. That's the thing too, Ramon, is I've had mentors since maybe like 5-6 years ago is where I got into like having somebody that I call every month, because I implemented something called the 99% rule, Ramon, is that wherever it is that you want, whether it's you want wealth or whether it's mental peace, you have 99% of your circle, you have to break it down, because we're a percentage financially, and if we complain about the world, we're a percentage of our friends, our circle. So whatever our circle is, there's an average of income that comes from that circle. And the 99% rule was very important in my life, because let's say for my reason is I wanted to make money. That's my mentality since I was a little kid, dude, is I want to make money. So I figured, okay, 33% of my circle is people that don't make enough money than I do. And the purpose for that is for me to inspire them and to be there to help them. The other 33% is people that are in the same pay scale as me, people that we can brainstorm, people that we can maybe share knowledge. The other 33% of my friend circle are people that are ahead of me, so they can inspire me and show me what they're doing to get to their place. So when I realized that my friends are not just, they don't have to be the people that I hung out with, where I could strategize who I want to hang out with and separate the 33%. It obviously makes to 99% of that. The 1% I put is an animal, you know, like an animal is that extra 1% or whatever. Ramon. I mean, it's
my little Stella.
Ramon.
So little hacks like that, man, kind of made a huge difference in my perspective. But what I want people to get out of this is, I understand you that women have it way tougher than we men, and I feel like we need to help each other in order to make that happen, because it's definitely unfair for them, bro. But I just don't want...
I feel like like, well, the statistics are a little skewed, like what you were saying earlier, like the Latino things, because I think we have a lot of Latinos, the classics, son jardineros, son the maintenance guy, the janitor, all jobs that are good jobs, but they're lower paying jobs.
Yeah.
Right? And require less education, like I was saying.
Exactly.
So I feel like what you're saying, you're right, but the statistics you're throwing out are skewed because most Latinos are in these jobs I just mentioned. So it brings everything down. As we get more education and hopefully like it starts going up more and more, like we were saying, like we got encouraged for education, but not everybody does.
Yeah.
For us, it's not as much of an uphill battle as it is for women, because for women, it's as a whole. It's not just Latinas. It's women in. So sure, the Latina might get paid a little less than the Latino, but the white woman also gets paid less than the white man. The Asian lady gets paid less than the Asian man. And their struggle is still like more uphill than it is like, I'm not going to say we have it better, but those statistics are skewed, like it's not as bad as they have it.
But I understand what you're saying, but then the whole men and women should be dissected a little bit more to include that somehow white women and Asian women make more than Latino men.
Because I think like what you're saying, like that Latino thing is low, like we don't make as much as even like an Asian woman.
Yeah.
That's our own fault. That's just a culture thing. It's like what we were saying, like, Dick.
I got in trouble the last time because I that was my argument, is that it's our choice. And that's where it kind of, the email said that when we say that it's your choice, you're saying that women aren't choosing the right
No, well, for women, it's different because we even talked about it. Like when you go to an interview, like if you're interviewed for a job that's a little more like physical, they don't think you can do it just because you're a woman.
Exactly.
And if whether you're Latino or a white guy or whatever, as long as you're a male, you're considered because you're a male. Yeah. That's just what it is, like.
That's why I want to say this. I'm glad that I work my regular job. It's a union job.
Yeah, that's why I like union
job. It's a union job, and it pays. There are different scales and different levels and everything for positions. Yeah. And it's been determined what each position is going to get paid. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword though, because
in what sense, Wayne?
In the sense that the type of work that I do, I'm a phone tech. I'm a phone guy. I'm up telephone poles and I'm up in substructure vaults, and I get paid. I'm at the top pay, and it's a good pay. Mm-hmm. But yet we have other technicians or anything that are at the same scale as I am, but don't share the same responsibility as me, even though we have the same title. Yeah. Some will just dedicate to a certain type
some
of...
do less.
Some do less, but they get paid the same.
They do less as far as like work?
As work, as responsibilities, as...
You know what though, Ramon? As far as work, see, that's another thing that I figured out from my personal experience. My dad was from a farm. Mm-hmm. My dad comes first generation from a farm. He doesn't know anything but work. And what I feel in my life, and this is just me, don't get this twisted. I feel like there's different kind of work. There's ways to utilize your time in a fashion that produces more
efficient.
In my general experience, I'm fucking excited about life, dude. I don't have any complaints. And the reason is because I was able to figure out that I make my preparation to make more money is off of work. I spend more time to make more money off of work than I do at work to make more money. I have a ritual. I wake up at 4 a.m. I meditate. I go to the gym. I got myself into a job where I can listen to podcasts all day. And I can inspire myself to be a better person. That happens through the work hours. Then when I get home, I'm still working on improving my I read books. The work that I do that benefits me more is the work that I do outside of work than the work that I do in work. My dad's philosophy is work. That's not the right philosophy in this economy, because my dad is campus, like he's from the campo. He knows that work. In the real world, it's not work, because there's different kind of works. Like we were talking with Stowe off camera. I used to play in a band, You know, I played there for 7 years. I didn't become famous. I'm in a garage doing a podcast. And that's nobody's fault.
Whoa, bro.
It's no...
Where's the wah?
No, you know, Ramon, it's nobody's fault for my fault. If I tell you, Ramon, I played the scene for 7 years, you're going to be like, God, bro, you worked a lot.
Stop, pásame the tiny violin, güey.
So...
No, it's like
I didn't work a lot, because if you ask me what I did with my day, I didn't spend time calling people. I didn't network. I didn't push the business. I didn't.
But I think you see that now. At that moment, you thought you were doing all
exactly.
And now that you've stepped out of it and you decided to venture on, and now I won't say you come into a reality where you say, you know what, fuck it, no la hice, ahora qué?
Yeah.
It's like you say, you're constantly moving. If you're not changing, if you're the same person you were 10 years ago, then there's something wrong with you.
Muhammad Ali.
100%.
Yes. Quote Muhammad Ali when we're
that's Muhammad Ali. You have to constantly change. Exactly. I'm not the same guy I was 10 years ago.
No. That's exactly
everything changes. And luckily enough, I count my blessings every day.
Yeah.
You know, I have a good life. I have a good work. I got a good family. I have great friends.
Yeah.
Everything is good in my life.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to share that. I like to welcome everybody. I'm the type of person that I'm an open book. I'm an open book, and I love this forum because I could express and just share it out there. Whether you listen to it or not, that's up to you. If you fast forward to 15, 30 seconds, that's up to you. But I'm getting it out there. I like to have the people around me feel comfortable, have a good time. Yeah. I'm very diplomatic in the sense that I don't like starting shit. And maybe sometimes I do without thinking about it, or we're not, restricting myself. But at the same time, I was like, hey, I'm a fucking adult.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking grown-ass man. I have to take the stuff what's around me and take that in and make it work somehow.
The thing about it, Ramon, is that I feel like my theory in life is we live our life trying to find our purpose, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Our purpose is to find our user's manual somewhere in the world. We're thrown into this world, and we're expected that with experience and with hard work, we're going to get... Our job is to find the user's manual to know how we work. You guys all know...
I don't know if there's a user's manual.
There's no parent's manual. There's no individual manual.
Okay, so this
you
sorry to shit.
I know. Sorry. No, I know you're being metaphorical.
No, I'm gonna go back to it because
I'm sure you are, but it's... In a way, it's like it's our parents' responsibility to get us going.
So you're telling me that it starts at home?
It starts at home. Everything starts at home.
Okay.
But I don't think. I think that's like a small part, because like we were talking about earlier, like you have to find like yourself. Like we were saying, like part of it is your parents, and then part of it is you figuring it out. And another part is like the world. And then there should be some other part that I haven't figured out yet.
Well, there's a lot of elements. If we're going to talk about elements, let's talk about there's...
But we go back. Remember a couple of episodes, you started with the whole foundation, with the government and everything, right? Yeah. I think that's the way it's got to be also at home. If like, for example, if you work to provide to the family, then when are you spending time with the family?
And that's true. Because even like, okay, you're talking about your dad. Like my dad también trabajaba... Well, supposedly trabajaba, like, I'm sure fucking all our dads supposedly trabajaba literally like sun up to sundown. But we all know in between there was pisto time, like.
Well, my dad's the same.
That's what I'm saying. That's our dad's is igual. Porque my dad, most of the time, I think his day was done at 2, 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then he would pick me up or whatever, de vez en cuando. And then after that, I know it was like fucking cartas pisto time.
Yeah.
But like La Ramon says, so when he spent time with the family, like, estás supuestamente chambeando todavía, and maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, but
it's not just
but you
bringing money to the home. It's not just paying the bills. It's not just, como te digo, making sure that there's food on the table, clothes on your back, and a roof over your head.
It's a little more than that.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, somehow along the line, this has been faltered or forgotten about because they think that that's a responsibility. Mm-hmm. But there's more to it.
Yeah.
There's more to it. Not only do you have to provide, you have to put food on the table, clothes on your back, roof over your head, education. But you also have to, you have to provide how to be a decent human being, a decent person, respectful manners. This is like we were talking earlier before going on the air. The respect factor is not there because I grew up. Hey, you gotta respect your elders.
Yeah.
Cuando llegas a la fiesta, llegas a una casa a saludar a todos. ¿Cómo está Ramón para servirle? Soy hijo de Chano, de Menche.
Cabrones no, ya llegan y se sirven.
Nomás se sienten and then they're on the fucking phone. There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
And there's no need to smack them across the head. There's no need to fucking pull on their ears, because that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
A mí me chingaban, like. A mí me chingaban. Mi hermana salía regañada, right? But there's got to be a balance where, like, hey, this is what I need from you.
Yeah.
It makes you it's not that it makes you a decent person, or it just makes you more acknowledgeable and understanding everything. It goes back to what you were saying with society.
Yeah.
That, this society is going to shit. Well, it starts at the home.
Yeah.
School's not going to teach you this.
Yeah.
Other families is not going to teach you this. Religion might not teach you this.
What I'm saying about, I know it's something that sounds just ridiculous, but that's what life is. Is you have to think outside the box. I know it sounds ridiculous to say you have to look for your user's manual. What I mean by that is you have to know how your mind and your thoughts work and how your body works. It's not just going to life. I take 5-6 month breaks. What do you guys think I'm doing? You guys think I don't want to hang out with you guys? This is a road that we're all in, Ramon. You could start off this road in a fucking Prius, or if you have privileges, you start this road in a Lamborghini. But what's your responsibility is to take breaks and try to fix.
Yeah, but it goes back to even like, why do we keep referring to shit we talked about before? Off the mic. So sorry, we apologize. But it goes back to what I was telling you. Like, everybody's different. You might need that time away. Ramon, that's more social.
I need to talk to everybody.
Yeah, Ramon, that's more social, might need more time with people.
Yeah.
Like it's a personal thing. So you can't just say.
But so then let's not even talk about gender. Let's talk about the gap. Let's talk about as men.
As men.
So if Ramon is friendly and he works at his place and that's what he do, and I'm more about taking that break that you're talking about, Fernando, where I'm working on my thoughts.
Well, no,
let me finish.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm working on my thoughts and I'm working on what I have to do in life.
It's for the video,
So I'm working off of work. Yeah. I'm not just going to work, going home, watching TV, and I'm working all the time on myself. So if I do that, and this isn't about women or men, this is just with Ramon.
Yeah, just between us vatos.
I'm gonna make more money than he is, no matter what he's doing, because I'm utilizing my time in a different fashion.
That's not necessarily true. But what I was trying to just say is that everybody's different. Like, your method of finding, like, the user man, the right way.
I know, like fucking cheddars already kicking in.
Yeah. The user manual, your method to get there is way different than what Ramon's would be.
Yeah.
So, like, you might need time away. He might need more time with people. Time. He needs more time with people.
Yeah, but it's important what you talk about and how you inspire each other if he needs people. That's what I mean.
No, okay.
And the way it works for me, like for you, it's total isolation, so that you can focus on yourself and you can energize yourself and see where you're at, what point, what stand in your life is.
Yeah.
For me, I need people around me.
Yeah.
I need that, and I've come to realize that. I need people around me because that's how I feed off of them. That's what gives me my life source.
Yeah, but
that gives me my life source.
Exactly.
Knowing how other people are doing, making sure that they're okay. Maybe it's my sign. I don't know, my birth sign. Okay. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe it's the way I was raised. Maybe because of my family. My parents are outgoing.
Exactly.
Depending what it is. Yeah. That's what works for me.
Exactly. No, and I'm not talking about what works for you in that sense, because you're talking about if you're already happy with where you're at. You're happy with the amount of money you're making.
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying the method to that user manual that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is different for everyone. So everybody might not need to get away for months or whatever. And we need to understand you might need your time away, and he might need more time with you.
Like, but to get to where?
To the same thing.
To the same level, to that moment. I don't know if you want to call it Zen or that happiness or that point in your life where you're like, you know what?
Where that clicks and you figure it out.
I'm in a good spot and a good moment in my life.
Yeah.
I can move forward and be productive.
Yeah.
You see it as making money. Maybe I don't. I see it as I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to. No. And this is true. I don't want that. I just want to be able to.
So that makes sense, Fernando. That means that he's content with his life.
No,
and so his friends.
No. I wouldn't say content. In order for me to be functioning, I don't have to have this abundance. I don't have to have that to be happy. As long as the people around me are happy.
We're talking about money. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about life.
But it falls into it, though. It falls into it because you're saying that for you to be in a good spot, you always have to be working, right? You're always thinking about money.
That's not what I said. I said to get to.
You got a little more.
Okay. I misunderstood.
I said,
but that's what I'm saying. Like what you're talking about is different for everybody. Like no one's going to take the same path.
I know, Fernando, but on the outside. If I spend all that time concentrated on that, and we work at the same place, and those hacks are hacks that people implement to be able to be in a certain bracket. I have a better chance of making more money than you do because I implement those.
Yes.
And you're Ramon, you're probably way happier because you enjoy being with people. That's your passion. Who cares if I'm more rich than you? If you're happier than me, but I'm gonna envy you a little bit more. So I'm not saying that.
But those hacks you're talking about change like every year. Like there'll be one dude that speaks some crazy good shit, and you follow it. You might make some money. Your chances improve, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And then a year or two from now, another guy comes out with a different formula that also works. And the reason all this happens and works goes back to what I'm saying. It's different for maybe not everybody, because there's clusters, that work. This work for this, but there's different methods to get there.
Yeah.
And if you're just saying like these hacks, no, well, there's not just these hacks because fucking I just saw a YouTube video. This dude has these hacks, and fucking a year from now, 2 years, 10 years, whatever, there'll be completely different versions of fucking. Of these or something completely more innovative.
But we don't have the same goals. I mean, we're different people.
No, but when we're talking about money, like you're saying,
you're making it sound. But you guys are taking that. I need time for myself. As that's what makes me happy. That's what makes Ramon happy to be around people.
No, we're talking about goals.
But if you utilize your time differently, he can be around people, and all he's hearing is people complaining.
But we're talking about goals. Like your goal is money. His goal is something different.
My goal is happiness.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to buy. Okay, I want money to buy time, so I don't have to go to work.
Okay. So
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about happiness now, and same thing. His happiness doesn't involve the money, but then when he was talking about money, when he was talking about happiness, you brought it back to money.
Yeah.
When the ultimate goal is happiness. His happiness is different than your happiness, and my happiness and Stowe's happiness.
Okay, so
and the path there is different.
In that sense, would he be upset that I make more money than he does?
I don't know. He'd have to say.
Would you be upset, Ramon, if I made more money than you?
I'd be fucking
pissed. Because you've earned it. Because you worked hard for it. And that's the thing. I have no reason to be pissed.
That's called jealousy, bro.
No. I wouldn't.
No, he's not that kind
of guy.
I'm not the
type of guy.
I'm saying.
That's why I still consider him my friend. Because Ramon's got a special, he's got a way of he's very gentle. Like he's like.
No, I'm not. I'm a mean motherfucker.
No, you're not, dude.
He used to tag it up all over the streets, bro.
But what I'm trying to get out of the way is the way that you utilize your time away from work is that's really important to me.
Effective. Yeah.
Mira, Ramon, si tienes un circle de amigos and you like to be friends and they're all giving you a bunch of negative stuff, that's not going to be very beneficial.
But you know what? You know the way you see it in a certain way. The way I see it, I don't feed off of it. I hear the negativity, but what I want to be is I want to be the counterbalance because it'll be easy for me to just walk away or cut them off because they're negative.
Exactly.
Or because they're, they're like they're angry or they're upset or they're going through shit. For me, it's the way I see it. And again, I'm a man of faith.
Yeah.
But I see it as like, okay, maybe the good Lord or God put them in my path to maybe just talk to them or just hear them out. Sometimes not even about talking; it's just hearing them.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need that.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to be heard, and I get. Yeah, sometimes it does take a burden, and sometimes it does weigh me down. But
exactly,
I think about it like, look, nobody's doing it for them. No, I'm not here to die on a cross. I'm not here to make everybody, to save everybody. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm here. There's a purpose in my life, and I think I've come to a conclusion what my purpose is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always a clown. I'm always joking. I'm always laughing. I'm making people laugh. Maybe for those 10, 15 seconds that they laugh, they forget of what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
It's important, yeah.
It is important. And so if I hear all this negativity, if I have someone that like everybody's bitching about, everybody's complaining about, like, I somehow want to be like, you know what? No, I can't fall into that.
Yeah,
I really can't. I'll feel it, and I'll fucking makes me feel guilty, and sometimes it pisses me off. But then eventually I go back to the way I am. Yeah. And I gotta thank one person for that, my mother.
Yeah.
My mother taught me how to be like that.
Yeah.
And not only that, maybe it's in my nature, but she helped me bring it out. Okay, so in the sense is like, yeah, you might be surrounded by negative people, but around those negative people, there is one positive person, and you know who that is? Me.
Yeah.
Or you. You know, so if you give in, you're like, okay, fuck it. I don't need to deal with this. And it's easy. And it's easy. Trust me. It's easy to just walk away and say, fuck it. I'm done. I don't need this shit in my life. It's just weighing me down.
Yeah.
And it does. But sometimes it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I know my limits. I know how strong I am. I know how much I could take.
Yeah.
When it gets to the point, to my breaking point, then I have to really just talk to the person like, you know what?
You need to calm down.
I can't do this anymore. I've tried. At this point, I'm sorry. I cannot help you, and I can't continue on this journey with you.
But you know what, Ramon? Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I don't have negative people in my life. That's where the 33% rule in my implementing is. I have people that I can inspire. I think it's toxic to a human to be around people that your whole circle is negative.
It is.
So you, without knowing, you have the 33% rule as well. You have friends that you inspire. You have friends that are in your level, and you have people that inspire you, Ramon. That's very important. You know?
I'll tell you this, not to be, corny or anything, but you're one of the ones that inspire me. You've helped me out. You've given me good advice and everything that I've implemented in my life. Yeah. There's an age difference, but it's not about age. It's about just the mentality. I enjoy speaking with you.
Well, I have love for all you guys, dude. That's why we're here, and that's why we're able to talk about shit that maybe you don't understand, but at least you guys give me the platform to let me express myself and vice versa, But you're implementing the same thing, Ramon. It's what I'm saying. It's just you're not seeing it as a 33%.
No, and I don't think you brought it up, but there's people, and I don't want to say below me, above me, or in my same grade.
Yeah.
Diplomat at work.
I'm just, I just see the way it is that some people have it good, some people have it bad, and some people are okay. Yeah. And I just take it that way. Yeah. And I always try to find the positive and the negative.
Of course, that's
I always
that's the key way.
And I've never, and even though I do sometimes find myself complaining or nagging or just this hurts or that I can't do this anymore.
I can't eat 8 tacos anymore.
Las pinches agruras. I gotta bring it down to 7 now. Fuck. But it's just. Sometimes I get reminded, and I have to change that. Yeah, I have to change it, and I have to move on, and I have to adapt. I have to adapt myself to certain situations. Yeah. But these people around me, they're. I love every one of my friends, all of them. I love family. Everybody has their ups and their downs, and I'm sure I do too. I could be annoying as fuck. Maybe people need a break from me because they're like, este güey no se calla. No. I mean, I'm not saying you, but hay otros que, este güey ya no se calla. Otra vez la pinche misma historia, ya me la sé, güey. Yeah. Nomás que every time le cambias o le echas más salsa. No. But, depending what it is. Yeah. I like to find the good and the bad. Yeah. And sometimes I do get caught up in the mix, and it's just I have to change that.
But you know what, Ramon? That mentality is, there's a fucking shitty, very questionable president that's representing us in the world. It's very negative, but you know what? Like the way you're seeing it, look what's coming out of it, dude. We're able to have this podcast. People are now, fighting for what they believe in. And so it's like I heard a comic say, there's no bad comics, because if you go up and you see a bad comic, he's gonna inspire people. The people are gonna say, if this fucking piece of shit is up there, I can do this shit.
You know, I've had that. No? I've actually wanted to do that, but it's just...
Let's do it, bro. I've always wanted to do stand-up way. I'll open up for you.
That's why we have this platform. I can throw my jokes in here. But
they're gonna steal him away. Hey, the Mencia guy, where he got caught up stealing jokes.
Yeah, that's
why he's gone.
Yeah, he got blackballed.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, fuck it. You know what, though? Most of my jokes are not even that, but it's like the person that I've become or the person that I am. And I think, I don't know if it was Albert Einstein, not to quote him, but the reason that I am in the position that I am or the person that I am is because I stood on the shoulder of giants. Mm-hmm. You know, there's nothing original sometimes. Yeah. You know, I take it, I don't like to plagiarize. I like to give credit where I take it. I don't want to make it seem like it's my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's I guess I just really enjoy making people laugh.
Yeah.
I really do. And that's me, people. I'm an open book. Anything you want to know, ask me.
He's an open book, and when you go on the front, it says turn to page 25. So you go to page 25, says turn page 40. When you go to page 40, it says turn page 88. You go 88. Ahí está, like first period, vas en chinga, and then it says fuck you.
And it's like, what was it? The good guys or the other guys?
Do you remember those?
Yeah. The other guys, I guess there's a part in the movie where the best way to tell a story is to start from the end and then go back to the beginning and then go back to the end and then the middle and maybe back to the beginning. That's me. You know, I'm all over the fucking page.
Yeah.
Pero bueno, moving on. Are we good?
Fuck. I don't know.
We're good. Okay. All right. Esteban. Oh no! Wait a minute, Fernie. Do you have You got some?
Oh, I have a libreta today.
You have a libreta today of stuff that we have to make clear.
Oh yeah, because we had.
That's a long list.
So those 45 minutes was not a retraction, but one. Let's clear things up. This is another let's clear things up. More of a retraction. El pinche vato we brought up, el pinche Michael Peña. Our bad. That vato raza. He's not from Honduras. Thanks, Ramon.
I'm sorry, but you know what? I was like 6-7 chelas in.
That was a bad example, but...
Yeah, it's de Jalisco.
He's raza, so... My bad. Welcome to the podcast, bro.
El Checo Vargas, el Stolak guy, he's also raza.
Oh, and fucking Felipe Esparza just came out with a new HBO special, so...
Oh, yeah.
Support the raza, bro.
What's up, fool?
I know.
Support the raza.
What's up, fool? Podcast. Like that way.
Love that guy, man. I love it. Just love his comedy. And I just found out that we were born in the same year.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he was born in June 11th, and I was born in July.
You have a cosmic bond.
And the same year. And we grew up in the same area, Boyle Heights, East LA.
He's probably the guy that fucking clipped you because you were being wicked. Because he's pretty thug, man.
This was in South LA.
Fucking thug.
And who knows? I mean, I went to Evergreen Elementary up to the 5th grade.
Oh, shit. That was by my hood, bro.
I know. And I played at Wabash. Is it Wabash? Wabash Park?
Wabash with a W, yeah.
Wabash Park right there, and I used to go to El Tepeyac. I did my first communion in the church across the street from El Tepeyac. What was it?
Fuck, what is it called?
That church right there by Winter and Evergreen.
It's because
is it Evergreen?
You know me, I block out churches when.
Yeah, so I went there for my first communion, and
uno se persinan, I block it out.
So retraction noted. My bad, Michael Peña, if you're listening, which I doubt you'll be listening to this.
But if someone knows him, tell him.
I know. If someone knows him, tell him, hey, my bad.
But that's a pretty common name, so there's a few of those out there.
I know.
Swing by for a beer, bro.
I know. Hey, swing by for a beer. We'll gladly have you in, and hey, maybe you could tell us about your life. All right. Well, I really loved him in Ant-Man.
He won't come by because I didn't mention the one negative. I think he's a Scientologist.
What? He's a Scientologist?
So he won't hang out with us?
Yeah.
No,
Wah, 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 wah.
Are you serious? He's a Scientologist?
I think so.
He probably went to Hollywood for a slice of pizza and they caught him with the stress test.
Oh, fue el swami, güey. I see him in the swami all the time.
Or tenían free buffet and he was like, gratis. Apúntame.
Those guys are crazy, no?
It's like, if he's raza, he definitely doesn't say no to free stuff.
That's what I'm saying,
No. That's why we hang out at Costco.
They said, fill out this form, free buffet. He was like, fuck yeah, bro.
Free 90 free? I'm there.
All right, so that was our bad moment.
Yeah, fucking my bad.
La cagamos.
You know what? I got is a douchey. Let's just get out of this shit. Anymore, guys. We're going back to our habits. You know, we gotta clear some shit up, but let's get back to fucking burning some calories and laughing. You know. Because la dieta's kind of failing me. My winter body's coming in quite nicely, though.
Hey, man. Hey, you
Wait,
got
what do
that
you mean? This is when I
osito.
hit the gym.
So we got a is a douchey by our good friend Westminster Flores. He says he sent us an email saying, hey man, can you guys give me what's up with is this douchey? So I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. So Westminster Flores, if you're out there, thanks for listening, bro. Hopefully you can leave us a review, comment, and share, you know, whatever.
Hey, wait a minute. Westminster?
Based on the Salvadorian flag on his thing.
Oh, it's Westminster.
Oh shit, my bad.
Es Westminster.
Westminster Flores.
Westminster Flores. No, pues que lo dices.
¿Sabes qué, compa? No tenemos regias, pero aquí están unas Angry Orchards. Hey, those regias are bomb, though. You guys had those?
No.
Salvadorian beer? Una regia. Te dan una pinche caguama, güey. I know Fernie had them. Este güey es un pinche connoisseur. But he says, what's up, fellas? My name is Westminster Flores.
Westminster
Flores. And so far, I'm hooked on the show.
Oh.
Nice. Always like a good feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My life sucks. Sorry, bro.
Now it all makes sense.
All right. Hey, welcome to Chicano Shuffle, eh?
Maybe hit that 33% rule, bro. My life sucks, and listening to you guys makes my week go by a lot better. Well, I'm happy that we can do that for this guy.
That's what we're here for.
It's getting harder to hill for a pimp. And so I recently broke it off with my girlfriend of 6 years. I mean,
it happens. You're in between careers, then.
You're in between careers. I just left and had to come back to pick up my stuff a week later when she was at work. Yeah, that's a good move.
You know what? Yeah, it just avoids. Yeah. I think it avoids problems and issues and just, a little bickering.
Yeah.
All right.
And so he says, when I came back and I walked through the kitchen, I noticed all of a sudden she bought the expensive-ass bread with the 12 grains that she's been tight about lately, making me eat fucking white Wonder Bread and shit. Oh, shit.
Wow. Sorry, Westminster, eso me sorprende.
So he went to the kitchen and he saw that she all of a sudden stocked up. Ya que se fue el pinche.
Pues que bien.
Tiene el buen pan.
That sounds about right. When
and so
she saw her new gym card on the table.
Okay.
So I paused for a bit and said, let me check the fridge really quick to see what else she's been spending her money on. It says, when I opened the fridge doors, I noticed that she no longer used Kraft cheese now. She had extra cheddar queso plus.
Oh!
Fuck yeah.
Hey, ese queso plus.
Hey, that chick's fucking on it.
Oh!
I don't know,
Maybe she
Westminster.
listens to Chicano Shuffle,
I don't know, Westminster. I'm kind of leaning towards her side.
I don't know. Is she putting this queso plus on her flautas, güey?
So she's putting in the sandwich. That's
All right,
for
so
sure.
he said, I checked the poultry compartment and found deli turkey, and immediately I said, fuck this, Susie. I'm making a sandwich.
¿Así dice?
Así dijo, güey.
Pinche Westminster, estás cabrón,
He
güey.
said, I put the bread in the toast, as I'm not a fan of raw toast, and tore that shit up. Yeah, I don't like raw toast either.
Raw toast, you mean pan?
Regular bread.
Oh, wow.
He said, I left a bunch of crumbs on the counter, but I pushed them back to the back of the stove. Is it douchey that I made a sandwich before I packed my stuff? Let me know, fellas. Your number one fan, Westminster.
Now, let me ask you before I give my opinion.
Yeah.
Did he wash the dishes?
Or his dish, his one...
Or dish.
Maybe
no, because usa una cuchara o un pinche...
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
El cuchillo.
Based on how upset he was that she has queso plus, I don't know. I don't think he fucking...
Oh, no.
He probably... You know what I think he probably did? He probably got the cuchara with the mayo, and then he just licked it off and dried it, y lo puso back in the...
Eso está cruel, pero...
A ver, let's start off. Fernie, ¿tú qué opinas?
Pues the way he's saying it with the fucking cuchara and the navaja.
Well, that's just...
I think that's well in order now.
So you don't think it's douchey that he went to pick up his shit?
Dick.
But you don't think it's douchey that he went to grab his shit and he made a sandwich?
She should be happy he didn't fucking throw everything out of the fridge para que defrost. And he didn't throw her sábanas out the window.
He didn't plug the fridge from the outlet?
Well... So you're saying
she's
what?
putting that queso plus on her fucking new flautas.
Hey, pero es que ese queso plus está chingón,
I know, pinche Westminster. I don't know, bro.
A ver, Fernie, so ¿qué dices? ¿Sí o no douchey?
Nah, I don't think that's douchey.
No douchey.
You don't think it's douchey?
All right.
Shit.
I'm going to say that's fucking douchey.
It is pretty douchey.
It's fucking douchey.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, it's a breakup. ¿Sabes qué? New and better things. You got to change yourself. You got to change whatever was going on.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why people get new haircuts. People join the gym.
Yeah.
Se compran un carro nuevo or whatever. Pero ella fue y compró el pan caro.
Yeah, dijo, ya se fue este pinche lángara.
Se compró un queso plus.
Yeah, but all that you just mentioned makes you hungry, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Y se compró el pinche pavo real, pinche caro, güey.
El pinche Ezekiel bread.
I know, right? So she did all that because, hey, new move, new transition, new life. She's entitled to that.
You know,
y este cabrón viene.
You know, you're right.
Y le baja el pan.
Yeah.
Le baja su queso plus.
Maybe she should have waited a week. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
So I'm going to say it's douchey.
I don't think it's douchey.
And I bet you he didn't even do the dishes, though.
No. Oh, but we're both of you guys missed the douchey point, in my opinion. I don't think it's douchey that he made a sandwich. I think it's douchey that he fucking pushed the crumbs off the counter to the back of the fucking
How do
stove.
we know that?
That's what he said.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah, he said.
All right. I just want to make sure.
We missed that part.
He said he left a bunch of crumbs on the counter, but pushed them to the back of the stove.
Oh, all right.
He added the butt.
All right.
I think that's douchey right there.
That whole part changes it to douchey.
All right. So Fernie now says it's douchey. I definitely say it's douchey.
I had to change my mind.
Yeah.
Esteban, you say it's douchey?
I think it's douchey. I don't think she deserves that.
Westminster Flores.
Westminster, you are a douchebag.
That it is a douchey move.
Don't let anybody tell you're not a dick.
You know, that was a douchey move.
But I think that's a compliment.
Gracias for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for your comments. Keep bringing them in. We have a lot of them.
Dale, güey.
All right. So, Westminster, sigue escuchando. Para que ojalá te hayamos ayudado. Y si tenías dudas, pues ya te ayudamos a resolver esa.
Yeah, just keep them coming, guys. I mean, there's definitely funny to talk about because we don't know what everybody's going through, and you know, I really thank you guys for actually listening to what we talk about. You know, Fernando mentioned that he thought we were gonna be the only ones, and I kind of feel the same. And it's important, man. There's a lot of things that we need to come together on, and hopefully, you guys can leave more comments. Leave more feedback, anything you guys want us to talk about, or any input that you guys want or have to what we've been discussing. Definitely spread the word.
Yeah, obviously, we read it, we listen, we respond.
We do.
Now, I'm not sure. Fernie, do you have a me caga today? No, not today?
No, well...
Maybe the next episode.
Maybe the next episode we might have
me caga el Trump, if that's what we're getting to.
Oh, well, that's a constant.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Trump, man, to people of Puerto Rico, man, I mean, come on, dude. They're technically Americans, you know?
Dude, pero este güey les dijo huevón.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, bro.
He literally said they want everything done for them, pinches. He didn't say pinches huevones, but you know.
But he
was implying.
He's fucking yelling at NFL players while the country's Puerto Rico's still without power away, and they're still trying to get their shit together. I mean,
but that's his game. Like he distracts.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, man. With this whole North Korea thing, I thought maybe he's distracting for something else. I don't know, man.
But, it's just if anything, that's his MO.
Yeah, no.
I don't care for the guy. I know there's a lot of people out there that voted for him, that care for him.
Yeah.
They still back him up because they live in a world where maybe they don't want to accept the fact that maybe it was a mistake. I know that people wanted to change.
Yeah.
I know that they wanted... I was watching this comedy with like Mark Maron, his special, right? And he's all like, we have this fucking guy, right? And it's getting to the point where I can make shit up. Yeah. And people will believe it. Like, for example, I could go up to my friend and tell him, hey, you know that this administration all of a sudden said that, you know, they're going to start using the Grand Canyon as a trash dump. They're going to start sending the trash there. Yeah. And he's like, the other guy's like, what? Are you serious? They're like, yeah, man. He's like, well, you know what? I can see that. You know, I can see that happening.
Oh my
You're
God.
like, yeah. He's like, and then, you know, he responds to like saying, you know what? Yeah, but they're only going to use one half, you know, because I mean, it's so huge up there. Yeah. And then his friends are like, well, you know what? Didn't you get like a twofer? You know, you get to go see the, you know, the trash dump, and you get to see this natural wonder. All right, okay, I see it. And then the other one he says is that like, you know, you could they made it legal so that you could go to the zoo and start hunting the animals there. He's like,
shit!
What? He's like, well, yeah, I mean, it makes it easier now.
So he was being optimistic.
So it's getting to the point where like anything that fucking happens, we're just like,
it's fake news.
What?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck, okay, I can see it with this administration.
No, well, okay. In that case, I do have a me caga.
All right. I knew we had a me caga in here.
It just fucking popped in my head, the pinche me caga.
All right.
So when I left allá al pinche chambear and I went home to take fucking be a chingon stay-at-home dad, as I started watching, like, you know, I start keeping up with all the fucking news, all the political shit. This was even before Trump. And fucking I kept getting fucking like every day, every other day, I had a fucking like vent, and I was like fucking pissed about shit. Like, what the fuck with these motherfuckers, right? And fucking my girl fucking kept saying like, dude, seriously, like, shut up and stop watching all that shit. Like I'm tired of hearing your fucking shit. Like, because I was getting like legit like pissed, like angry, right? And now we're all like so complacent. Every week is so packed full of shit that you get angry about that you don't got time to get angry. Like you see it and you're like, mother. Oh wait, else. He did something else. He just tweeted something. And then like now it's like, dude, I see a bunch of shit that should be like crazy and raging. And you're like, all right, that's just like another day, all right?
So, ¿qué es lo que te caga, güey? That you're accepting now his fucking rant?
Me caga that we're getting fucking complacent, including me. Like, you're fucking... Me caga like before, like every day I was fucking pissed about an issue. And I can be pissed about that fucking issue for like a week or two and rant on it and fucking they have to tell me to fucking shut up. Estás pendejo. You gotta stop watching that shit. And now, like, I don't got time to rant because before I rant, some fucking that's it. It's gone. It's past.
And now he brings in a new one. It's like, is this worse past me than the one that was before? Or is it equal or is it more? Fuck, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner picked a bad week to die, man.
No shit.
Actually, I think he picked a good one.
Did you?
Yeah, because he doesn't have to deal with this shit anymore.
Yeah,
it's the rest of us that have to deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
Man, no
but
shit.
Other than that, I think I have... we're good, right? Okay, so...
Yeah, well, just on the Puerto Rico thing, though, like... I know we said about the Mexico thing, fucking da un pinche dólar.
Oh, yeah.
Si tienes $1 for the Puerto Ricans, también, güey. Like, they're citizens. And as Chicanos, I like to think we're American first, you know? Like, yeah. Like, we have American heritage that kind of brings us up and has that whole part of our life, but we're American first. And these people are American. And I'm glad that in this cycle of all these news, I've been hearing people saying over and over, these are Americans. And I don't know if that's the first time, but that's the first time I've heard it as loud on the news. People saying these people are Americans, and they are. And so, like, if you have another spare $1, another $5, dude, send it their way because
you'll put the.
I'll find it. Yeah. Oh, well, there's a link on the other one, but I'll put them again. Yeah.
To this one. Other than that, we're wrapping it up. Just want to say thank you for listening. Please leave us good comments. Check out the shows. We're on iTunes. We are on TuneIn Radio. We are on Google Play. And I believe that...
TuneIn Radio or something?
Yeah, I already said it. And we have all that. But I got another sponsor I got to throw out there.
Oh,
okay?
Shit.
Yeah.
A huevo. Tírale.
Este es de acá de downtown. You know?
Downtown?
Yeah, he's got a fabric shop.
Oh, fabric.
Yeah. You know, he's a fabric shop. He's raza. He's definitely trying
there you go, man.
Yeah, he's trying out there, you know. If you need your jefita or your mija to make a zarape or quieres que te haga un suéter.
The winter's coming in.
Yeah, pues ya viene. Pues,
yeah.
But right now we got sweaty boobies, right?
I got sweaty under boobies.
Yeah.
Right now.
Welcome to the garage studio.
Okay. Entonces, well, this is just look around. He's in the fabric district over there. I know I have the address somewhere here, but I don't have it now.
Yeah.
Pero es fábrica de telas Neto, donde el terciopelo no es lo único suavecito que tenemos. Okay? Fábrica telas Neto. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So if you're down there, just look for it, all right? You know, pregunten, a ver, like, oiga, estoy buscando la fábrica telas Neto, a ver qué le dice la raza. Okay? The hot dog stand guy or the lady.
Tell him the singer from Los Lobos send you.
Yeah, el César Rosa me dijo que aquí tiene buenas telas, you know? Quiero hacerme un zarape o quiero hacerme, you know? Pero no se los olvide, fábrica de telas Neto.
Telas Neto, guys. Awesome.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully we get another sponsor next
Oh, no, I got a couple of them.
We don't fuck around right here, man.
I have one other thing we should throw out, too. It's not as chingon as that sponsor that we should all visit. But I think we just finished the Hispanic Heritage Month, right? By the time this comes out, it just finished.
Uh-huh.
So at the Audrey Museum, they have a La Raza, like photo exhibit of La Raza newspaper from the Chicano movement.
Yeah.
A bunch of awesome fucking pictures, from that movement. And then the Pacific Standard Time, the installment right now that's going on until like February or something, is like Latino based, like Latinos in LA, like Latino art in LA, I think it is. Mm-hmm. So check it out.
Okay, Latino art in LA. Where was this at again?
The Pacific Standard Time is like across all of like Southern California.
Location.
Okay.
But the Audrey is the one
the Audrey Museum.
That's the one that has the La Raza.
Okay, and that's the one right there by
next
the
to the zoo,
Griffith Park?
Griffith Park, next to the zoo.
Ahí por el 5. Alright, so si tienen tiempo, quieren salir, quieren divertirse o nomás salirse de la casa porque ya están aburridos de ver pinche Netflix o lo que sea.
Yeah.
Cáiganle. Go check it out. Audrey Museum. The Raza exhibit.
Yeah, está chido.
And check it, you know, it's good to know, get a little culture, get a little fascination of what Chicanos are all about. All right? So this is Ramon saying thank you for listening and till next show.
Stabs, take care of you guys, man. And like Jerry Springer said, take care of you guys and each other.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you're not going to say don't forget to spay or neuter? Oh, no, that was the Price is Right, right? Bob Hope?
That's what he's... Bob Hope?
Yeah, oh, no, what is it? Bob
Barker.
Bob Barker, yeah. He's like, don't forget to spay or neuter your cat or dog. All right, and
this is Fernando, just saying have a good day. Subscribe.
Stone, you want to shout something out?
No, just have a good week.
All right, so till next time, thank you for listening. And this is us saying goodbye.
Peace.
Peace.
Chicano Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, picking on stove. Chicano Shuffle, all kinds of masa, Bernie's on nervous, Silvermobile, Chicano Shuffle, Esteves an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Oh shit.
Chicano Shuffle. Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano Shuffle.